I don't even need to speak on this, man. So you got the 54-year-old actress. She wants to be invited back to the cookout, But hey, man, for she wants everyone to forgive her about her political past. I can care less who you support, but at the same time, you look at this. She came from the '90s. She was in a good series film called The Clueless. In the '95 film, she's been into many other movie roles. Very prominent in her career in the '90s. Till then, she started like in the late 2000s and took this job with Fox News. She's been a conservative voice for that particular network. And during her career, she praised Donald Trump, defending him from charges of racism, and claimed she had been blacklisted in Hollywood for daring share her right-wing views. So I think lately she had an interview with the Daily Mail. So she apologized for her, derogatory remarks, denouncing Trump, saying he had effectively been typecast during her time as a commentator for the New York. Then she talked about the tabloids and about no. She stated that she was very angry in that particular time. Now let me just go into some little history here. So if you remember when President Obama, when he first won in 2008 and everything, like that was a big deal. She was actually supporter for President Obama, and she actually had an Obama sticker, car on bumper, and it was a good thing. We was looking like, okay, this is a great historic view here. He's the first African American to be the president of the United States. I mean, that's very historical. And I was very happy too. Like, this really shed a light to a lot of us, man. You could be anything you want to be. And I really love that, But the thing is, too, when in 2012, he was running against Mitt Romney, she actually supported Mitt Romney. She was like, okay, I'm not going to support Obama anymore. Then that's when I think things started to turmoil. And he actually won, and Donald Trump became president in 2016. So what really shaped her view was that I believe that when last year, when the Trump supporters actually stormed the U.S. Capitol on January 6th, it took her to realize, like, dang, like, okay, well, the stuff that I'm saying, like, is this really, should I really be supporting this? I mean, you even think about this too, the Grammys, when it was actually a actor, I think Jesse Williams from Grey's Anatomy, and he was talking about racial injustice, and she was defending the Oscars, like, Oscars ain't white, it ain't biased, even though it is, but we're not gonna really get into that. But anyway, so she was like, it's not biased, this is ridiculous, what are you talking about? Oscars ain't so white. She was thinking about this ludicrous, and she had these talking points about eliminating Black History Month on BET, and I'm looking like, what are you, like, you are a sister, like, what are you talking about? Why is you using this platform to degrade us? So we look at it like it's nothing profitable in turning on your own people. Yes, you can criticize them, but I don't care how much money they give you. At the end of the day, you don't turn on your own people. And when you have these different talking points, I'm not saying everybody have to have this group think, or you would have to think of the same rhetoric or everything. But at the same time, man, it's okay to have your own mind. But when you go in here constantly, going on a white supremacy network and you bashing your own people, come on. They're not even going to accept you anyway. They don't care if you're biracial. Like, this is what I was talking about. Like, as African Americans, we have to stick together. We can't move forward and unite if we're divided. Like, we have one of the most, like, 1.3 trillion spending power between black men and black women. U.S. economy kind of runs off of us, on us. You have different Arabs, you have different ethnic groups, Koreans, Asians coming into our communities and setting up businesses, setting up weave shops, setting up nail shops, setting up all kind of profitable businesses. Why would you do such a thing if you think that the community is broke and poor? No, they know that they're going to get all that money and it's going to circulate right back to them. And they use our money to educate their children, their kids, and create a legacy. So that's for a whole nother thing. And the fact that she wants to, she had talking points about getting rid of Black History Month. I'm like, come on now. But at the same time, I do believe in, in the book of Romans, transforming and renewing your mind. That may be that good and acceptable in the perfect will of God. So if she really, the only way she can clean this up is that, yeah, you can say all day long, I'm sorry. But what are you going to do? Are you going to start giving to HBCUs? Are you going to start having talking points? Are you going to change your thinking? Are you going to do more for the community, African Americans, regardless if you make a profit or not? So now we're talking about works. We talking about what are you going to do with your works? Are you going to show through your actions? Are you just going to just be talking and we just going to have to accept? We're just going to accept your behavior, the things that you represent in Fox News because maybe you ran out of money, or maybe because then you realize like the Trump train is over. So, Stacey, you got to really look at that. And I know people's going to criticize you, but I think they should have the right, at the end of the day. So you have to be careful what you say. I don't care how successful you are and the things that you've done in the past, you can reflect on that. But the things that you say, it's especially put that on the news media and the internet, it's gonna be there forever, even if you delete it, because you got weird people that will go in here and actually save that type of data for their own personal use. You have to be careful, and then next you know they use that against you if you're trying to move up a level yourself or elevate yourself. And I understand people have different crazy talking points, but at the same time, you have to be careful. You have to make an account of everything that you say. And I just felt like, I don't know if she was doing this because so she can get her name out there. Do you really genuinely apologize, or are you really sorry? Do you want to change for the community? So, I can't really take you serious. I'm sad to say that, but I know she said a lot of people were angry, but this is kind of sad, man. You gotta apologize to Jesse Williams. You gotta apologize to, the black the black community in a way, and just it's a lot of cleanup you have to do. I'll probably start with probably supporting the George Floyd family. I think they got like a $27 million settlement. I don't think she really spoke on that, but for the most part, I don't know if you're trying to be some type of activist, because that's like a new trend right now. But do you? All I have to say is you are forgiven, but you still have to be accountable for the things that you say. And the best way to clean that up, I don't know how. You're 54 years old. I don't know your educational level. I don't know how much you really care about the black community, but educate yourself on Black History, Jim Crow, how long we have, why did Carter G. Woodson won in Black History Month? What's the significance of Black History Month? You was in Hollywood. You should know about the history of Hollywood and how it's very difficult for black actors and actresses, especially like when Monique was going through her Netflix deal and people was clowning her because she wanted more money. And they believe that she didn't deserve it. Like how difficult it is for actors and actresses and black actors and actresses and American blacks to have these prominent roles in successful careers. Talk about the cancel culture. Talk about the Morgan Freeman situations. Why is it biased? And for the most part, it's dividing our black wealth. Little things like that. You can start to a teaching tangent, because I know right now it's the coronavirus season and it's 2021. We're in this weird decade. People are at home, people are limited at working, so you might not have to be able to do a whole bunch of speaking engagements. But I was you, I would go ahead and start teaching on YouTube. Teach on, or create your own black network. For real. I think that's the only way. People still might be skeptical because they be like, look at Stacey Dash, her coon looking, But at the same time, you're gonna have people gonna call you a coon, and they have evidence of that. So, but at the end of the day, you can clean this up by like, yeah, I'm sorry I messed up, but this is what I'm doing now, free of charge. This is what I'm doing now. I'm writing a book, you're doing this, and you can capitalize on this. You can start teaching and be accurate. Teach about the history of Malcolm X. Talk about our black heroes and how we can overcome. And you can talk about mental health as well, because I don't know if you was just doing that just for attention, and how it will lead you to a downright path, So, it's just many things that you have to do. So I'll say I'll start teaching and get with the right people and just move forward. So, but this is your boy Young Lee Jr. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. This is how I feel about the Stacey Dash. I forgive you. Would the black community forgive you? I don't know as a whole, but we all make mistakes, and we just got to continue to move forward, man. I'm just sick of this division that we have amongst our brothers and sisters, man. But that's all I really have to feel about this, man. I'm out. Deuces.